So you just raised prices. 2 minutes later, you got a price increase objection. Now what are you going to do about it? On today's 5-minute sales training, we'll talk all about how we counter the price increase objection. Stick around. So let me ask you, do you ever get frustrated that customers are complaining about rapid and steep price increases?
That's too much, man!
You got to think about it from their side. Be a customer for just a moment. Go back to your own childhood. Some of you might remember what it was like to pay 20 cents for a candy bar or $3 to get in to see a movie. It's just plain depressing to look at today's prices. And yes, I'm old. Nobody likes price increases. They're just a fact of life. But when they happen so quickly and at such a steep rate, of course it's going to raise the concern of a home buyer. Now that price increase affects them on two different levels. One is the fear that they missed out on the lower price.
Did we miss it? Did we miss it?
And two is the fact that they'll pay more each and every month in the form of a higher monthly payment. But let's face it, between those two issues, the payment doesn't really go up all that much. The real issue that customers are dealing with is the fact that if we raise the price $5,000, they know that a couple of weeks ago they would have paid $5,000 less. And that's where the price objection comes into play. All right, so what do we do with that? Well, it begins by offering the customers some perspective. Yes, it's true that they could have paid less if they bought earlier. But that's a statement that we could make on virtually everything that we have ever purchased in our entire life. The question is not whether we could have paid less earlier. The simple question is whether the value is there today.
But it was so worth it.
To approach this with a customer, then, we have to give them the perspective of looking into the future rather than dwelling on the past. That's important. So let me repeat that. We have to give them the perspective of looking into the future rather than dwelling in the past. That's really the issue that you're dealing with when you get a price objection. It's all about a customer who wants to compare where they are to where they could have been at some point in the past. Now, your job as a sales professional is to get them instead thinking about their future. Now, one way to do that is to point out the benefits of the people who purchased, say, 3 months ago or 6 months ago, or whatever makes sense to use as a time frame in your community. But the fact is that those people who bought many months ago also had a concern about higher prices. The question is this: how are they doing today? Point out that those are people who had the exact same objection, but having bought when they did, they've seen prices go up by X thousands of dollars. And that's not bad. Now, that's how we want to handle that from a financial perspective, but what about from a psychological perspective? Warren Buffett is famous for saying, price is what you pay, value is what you get. So to deal with the price increase objection effectively, the most important thing you can do is change the way that they see price. Instead, get them to see more about how they understand value. The value is what they get in their new home. So when they're raising an objection about the price increase, we have to circle back to determine whether or not they're seeing enough value in the home in the first place.
Home sweet home.
Let me put that another way. Suppose the price of your home was $550,000 last month, and it's $560,000 this month. Now, that's a $10,000 increase. But does it represent that much of a jump on a percentage basis? More importantly, it doesn't represent that much more of an investment to the customer's mind. Because of that, I have a hard time believing that a customer would be absolutely fine paying $550, but no longer sees the value if the home is $560. You see, the $10,000 price increase is psychological, but it doesn't really affect the way that they see the value in the home. Now, this is where we go back to the monthly payment. We let that customer know, yes, the prices have gone up, it's true. But we don't want to say that the prices have gone up by $10,000. We want to tell the customer that the price has gone up by X dollars a month. That's what really matters. But now we're breaking it down to a reality that they can handle. The fact is that $10,000 increase is only going to come to about $60, maybe $65 per month. That's a fast food dinner and a movie. A fast food dinner and a movie with no popcorn. The dollars per month is something that they can get their head around. And it's something that is far less painful to consider than the $10,000 price increase. The bottom line is that overcoming price increase objections is all about reframing. It's about changing the customer's perspective, both on where prices have been in the past and how prices are affecting them now. But the most important thing you can do is keep them focused on the future, how great their life is going to be in their brand new home. Hey, thanks for watching this week's 5-Minute Sales Training. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. It takes just a second. Let YouTube know that you like it, and subscribe to the channel too so you won't miss another episode of this or our new podcast, Builder 365, which comes out every Tuesday. Until next time, you know what to do. Learn more, turn more.